And final thoughts, Norbs. What do you think of this? Yeah,
It
baby.
finally came, eh?
My friend
Did,
Tommy on DVD in the
did
States.
Canada
Get
Post
it.
deliver that to you finally? They just finished.
Oh,
They
yeah. The
they're
movie's
not in the picket
out,
lines
guys.
anymore.
I got a big dream and I aim high. Take a risk every time I play dice. I shake 'em up and it's snake eyes. I'm the same guy on the same grind. Busy printing money, watch the paint dry. My intuition told me through the grapevine that I'ma get rich and I ain't lying. Yeah. Get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex. I get that money, I'ma flex.
Somebody else beat Henry out the way. He got it! And they let the greatest player in the game take the game-winning three.
Welcome to another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy, but I have the old Raptors Cup. I lost the 30th anniversary, Norbs, so I don't know where it is. Hope my mom didn't throw it out.
You have so much collections of cups. Like, what gifts? Do you have like a shelf full of it?
Oh,
In your
it's
pantry or
somewhere
something?
in the garbage, probably.
The
Of course.
water bottles. My goodness, you
Oh
have a
man, but
whole
I got, I got, I
collection.
got, I got the Raptors represent. Good to have, of course, my colleague Norbz Cabrera. Welcome back, Norbs. We missed you. Thank you for coming on, man.
Pleasure is all mine.
So,
Mhm.
Keem was in the last episode, but he's slacking and he won't make this episode because he's a slacker. I'm kidding. He apologizes, guys. He's gonna try to come in during this episode. Hopefully, he'll make it. If not, promises he'll come in the new year. Sarah says the same thing. So it's gonna be me and you, Norbs, for now.
Mhm.
Let's get into the topic, guys. Today's topic, Norbs Cabrera. Jimmy Butler trade rumors going on before the trade deadline. Norbs, what do you think?
You know what? This talk of Jimmy Butler trade rumors, I think it's gonna heat up. I do think that he's a veteran. He spent 6 seasons so far with the Miami Heat, and the last few years, during his tenure with the Miami Heat, he hasn't really played a full 82 game season because of his age.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, uh, Last year he was playing 60 games. He's a veteran, but the talks are still gonna heat up for him for sure. He's still a valuable asset to any team out there. So yeah, I mean he's still doing pretty well. 55% in field goals, 35% in 3 points, scoring, 78% on free throws. So he's still a valuable asset to any team, to be honest. Like, he's a good asset.
No, no, great points. I loved how you rolled off the statistics there. Yeah, it's pretty good. You got, 3-point percentage, 35.3, field goal percentage, 56.2, not bad at all. It's averaging 20.8 points currently right now and for the Miami Heat. Honestly, oh, sorry, 19.4 points. I was reading the wrong. I'm sorry, 19.4 points he's doing, Norbs. Pretty good. Pretty good stats. I'm just gonna say, like, he will probably have to be on a championship contending team. All respect to Jimmy Buckets, he can ball, but he's not like the franchise player. He's the guy that hypes him up, the heart and soul leader. Chippy can bring. He's not like the top scorer of a franchise team or anything. So, I mean, the teams that are looking for him before the trade deadline, they need to be contenders, for sure. Not the OKC Thunder who blew it in the NBA Cup. My goodness, what a useless team that is. That is why Shea, get SGA, come to Toronto, man. We're gonna be good by the time you come here, and we can give you a title, right, Norbs? So, I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, Butler, definitely. I think there's some teams that he can definitely go to. Oh, which rolls to topic number two, Norbs. Which three teams do you think is the best bet that Jimmy Buckets will land before the trade deadline?
For me, I think the Dallas Mavericks could be a good option. As you said, he would rather play for a contending team with experienced young veterans, youngsters and veterans alike. I think Dallas would be a good destination because they made the NBA Finals last year, and they need that X factor, and Jimmy Butler can be that good, good asset to the team, a good role model or a role player that can like really that can really make some good plays and really drive the team to success. Another team that I see here in my readings, Houston Rockets. They're doing pretty well as too. Another good solid contender. They're 17-9 right now, and in the Western Conference, a third seed in the West. Another good team, young, and Fred VanVleet is one of those players there. Good, solid team. Very good, solid team. I must say. So that's another good option to really like help the Rockets into the playoff push with his veteran leadership. He can be the leader there in Houston, no doubt. And the third for me, I was in between the fence between Orlando and the Lakers. So let's just put the Lakers on the mix there because like they're
Oh,
literally interested in everyone,
oh
just like the
no,
Golden State
Norb.
Warriors would.
Norb's favorite player, LeBron James. Yes. I'm
Like I
kidding.
mean,
That's not.
because Miami is one of those big market teams, and the hair that Jimmy Butler has attained, the last couple of years has been solid. I think it'll be a good asset to the Lakers and to the team. He just has to get along with LeBron. Listen, he's got to listen to him, and help the team to become a success and make the playoff push. And I think Jimmy Butler would love to play in LA. I mean, his hair, his looks, his good looks, his good body, his
Oh, this is getting awkward.
yeah. I mean,
Kidding. I'm kidding.
he's got it all for
Norb has a crush on
to
Jimmy
have-
Butler, guys.
yeah, the hair. See, I don't have any hair, but I wish I had that same hair
Yeah,
as him.
same.
But,
Like, bald
yeah,
spot
okay.
too.
So yeah, I think LA Lakers would be a good destination since LeBron needs a lot of help. Like honestly, he's just not getting it at times from his teammates. So if they put Jimmy Butler on that mix, I think he would light up a spark and help drive the Lakers to a playoff push in the spring coming up. And yeah, it's a wonderful destination, even though it's a lot of traffic in California. But I'm sure he doesn't mind the traffic, and the weather is always good. So yes, that could be another good option for Butler.
Oh, good choice. So, Norb, you're saying Dallas, Houston, and the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Hear me out, okay? Just let's just think straight for a few seconds. Gonna need your help here, Norbs. I believe the team that Jimmy Butler should go to is that's right, the Toronto Raptors.
Oh,
Jimmy Buckets, come home to Toronto.
why, sir? Why?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's. I'm sorry.
Good old obsessed Raptors fan you are.
I know. I just had that little. I had to add a little kind of comedic twist to this to keep the viewers alive right now. But yeah. But I'm honestly, I like the Mavericks. I think he'd be good with the Mavericks. However, they're gonna have to give up Kyrie, or they might have to give up Clay a piece to get Jimmy Bucket. So I don't know if that's going to happen. He's going to go to Dallas, but he would be perfect with the Mavericks, and they could definitely make a run for the NBA championship. I'm gonna go with number two. I think I really like is okay. They're really in the bottom of the barrel right now, but I think if they could put anything together, they can make a run for the playoffs and then the championship. I'm talking about Philadelphia 76ers. Now I know they're not good, Norb. Tea time viewers, they're horrendous, but I think if they get buckets on that team and you get a healthy Embiid, a healthy Paul George, and a healthy Tyrese Maxey, I mean Eastern Conference isn't really that tough, Norb. So I think they can make a run into that play-in or playoff spot by the end of the year and make a run for the title. So, I mean, so I got, so what do I got so far, Norb? I got Dallas, Philly. Last one's tough, but I'm gonna go. You know what everyone's saying right now, I think would be a good addition. The Phoenix Suns. So you got KD, you got Book, and you got Beal, and you got buckets in there to be the voice of that team. That's all they'll need is just the voice. Because respect to KD, I'm not knocking his leadership, but he's not a leader. He's not a leader. Booker isn't a leader. Beal isn't a leader. Buckets could be that leader on that team. So I'm going to go with those three, Norbs. I'm going to go with the Mavericks, the Sixers, and the Suns, which everyone thinks he's going to go to. So
Yeah,
interesting
those are
choice.
good options. Yeah.
Interesting choice. So going to the final topic question, Norbs Cabrera. Will Jimmy Butler be traded before the NBA trade deadline this year?
I think that he might get traded before. Like I said, there's just a lot of things that's going to be ironed out in this trade talks. Like he's one of the big names out there in the mix. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded before or on the trade deadline. But I think the whole of the NBA is gonna build a suspense behind this. The folks at TNT and all the other networks will be talking about this, like in the next few weeks before the trade deadline. So yeah, they're really going to make this a huge story. I think, and the teams that we mentioned are good options. But yeah, I do think that he could get traded, but it'll take a lot of time and effort, and I think a lot of several draft picks and some players, current active players right now that could be in the return for Jimmy Butler. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded. But it's going to be a huge story for a 35-year-old, with still 19.4 points per game. He's still got it going on. 6 rebounds per game, 5 assists. Still got a good valuable stats out there. 55% in field goals. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge story. I think a lot of the networks are gonna be talking about this for a veteran star. Yeah, before the trade deadline, I would think so. So keep our eyes and ears peeled for that.
You think he will be traded? You're saying, right? Norbs, you can be traded. He
Yes,
will.
I think he'll be traded, and yeah, like I say, there's just a lot of things to be taken into consideration for this trade. There could be some draft picks involved and some active players in return, and yeah, it'll pan out. Yeah, and the teams that we mentioned, Dallas, the Houston Rockets, and the Sixers and the Suns could be the front runners for Butler. So yeah, we'll just see what happens when the new year comes. And now that they finished the NBA Cup, they can go back to business and play the regular games as the usual, and now talk about the trade deadline coming up. So it's just going to be a lot of activity from this day forward.
Oh man, good points, good points. I'm gonna say Norbs that he won't. Hear me out, because I mean, if you're the Miami Heat, he's the leader of that team. He's the most valuable player on that team. You need to really get something really big to make that trade. And are these contending teams willing to part ways with their top stars to get Jimmy buckets? I mean, it's going to be tough. Like the Warriors, what who they got to trade for? What are they going to trade a Draymond? Are they going to trade Kaminga? Like it's for buckets. Like maybe if LeBron was available, Golden State would do that. So, but not for buckets. With all due respect to buckets, though. But and then you got other teams like the Suns may have to break up the big three to get Jimmy buckets, right? The Rockets, what are they going to give up? You know what I mean? Maybe they might have to give up Fred VanVleet. So I think my opinion, I think the Heat are going to just keep it as it is, and they will.
Yeah.
Unless it's a huge piece that they can get for him, they're not going to get rid of him until maybe in the off season when there's more better value of teams to trade. But I think the trade deadline, I just don't see it, Norris. I'd be very shocked unless they get a huge package back. The Heat. Once again, knowing Riley, though, he's been losing his mind. Going senile, so who knows? All respect to Riles, but he's made a lot of bad choices the past few years. Yeah, what was it? Lillard debacle was just ridiculous. That guy had to hide his face for a year. Couldn't even speak to the Miami Heat public. He messed that up. So he's been really losing his touch, if you know what I mean, Norb. So anything can happen, but I think he won't be traded. I think Buckets may be traded in the offseason.
Yeah, I one thing to note, actually, you mentioned the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, you talk about Jonathan Kuminga could be part of that deal, and also Moses Moody and Brandon Podziemski would be part of that deal if Golden State goes after Jimmy Butler, and they are, like rumor has it, like they are one of the teams that are actively in discussion about this trade happening. So yeah, we'll just definitely see what the Warriors will do, or what the Mavericks or the Rockets and other teams would do for Butler.
And final thoughts, Norbs. What do you think of this? Yeah, baby.
Finally came, eh?
My friend Tommy on DVD in the States.
Did Canada Post deliver that to you finally? They just finished.
Yeah, the movie.
They're not in the picket lines
guys.
anymore.
Norbs and all my friends probably tired of me. Norbs and Keem and Sarah tired of me telling them this, but yes, it's on DVD and Amazon. Get it, guys, for the stocking stuff for Christmas holidays, and of course. Yes, please support my friend Tommy, MFT Movie on Instagram, and my friend Tommy on Facebook, because Norbs refuses to support because I annoy him with this every day. So I can't. I understand why he doesn't want to support, because I'm annoying.
It's not on Blu-ray. It's on DVD.
Oh yeah,
legitimate
screw Blu-ray. But anyways,
digital copy.
No, I'm kidding. Norbs is one of the biggest supporters, so I love this guy. He's a good friend. He always supports my friend Tommy. But yeah, wow, Norbs. You know what? That was awesome, man. We went right on time. The man himself, Norbz Cabrera. Thank you for coming on. You are my right hand man. You always bring it. So, guys, real quickly before we sign off, this will be our last one before the New Year. Our next episode will be in the New Year. I want Norbs, Sarah, and Akeem enjoying their holidays without listening to my annoying voice. So, well, happy holidays, happy New Year, guys. Real quickly, Norbs, I won't see you till the New Year. You guys in the New Year, so you're gonna do a lot of special things, right, with Anela and the family?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's always a busy time. So yeah, it'll be a good one.
Absolutely. So Norbs and I are saying happy holidays, guys. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys in the New Year, and I really hope that Sarah and Akeem are not going to slack.
Oh, they won't. They'll join us.
But hey, Norbs, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, man, Happy New Year. Tea Time viewers, thank you so much for all the support for all. It was 5 years now, Norbs, for me and you here. 5 years.
4 years.
4 years. Thank you for supporting. Promise the New Year will be good. Norbs promises that too. So see you guys. Happy holidays and Happy New Year, guys. Right, Norbs, say something, Norbs.
Happy holidays, guys. All the best.
Take care, guys. Yo.
Now, everyone, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this video so you never miss another episode of Tea Time with Tommy, or we have a connection with Max Verstappen and he might get him after you, so you better watch out.